Y'all already know. We're going in. Now, the funny part is the team asked me, when do you want to do this live? I told us I want to do a live tonight, post or closing out Matsah. We did a great gathering today. Big time. Shout out to everybody that was in the gathering. Shout out to everybody that was in the gathering. Big time. It was unbelievable. Then we progressed post the gathering. And I told everybody, I said, look, what do you do post the gathering? Remember I talked about this? If you were in the gathering, I said, we're not going back to Matsah. We ain't going back to Egypt. We're going to walk forward in truth. We're going to be cleansed, committed to Yahuah alone. Yahuah alone. Now, y'all got to understand. As I'm translating, which I started translating once we got done, I'm going to tell you how it went. Archella, look at your comment. I think you didn't get it right. I didn't think. Archella, your comment, you probably want to retract it and then re-put it. Can't wait for Archella to look at her comment. It's funny. All right. So I went, and I'm telling y'all, man, I sat down, put my computer in my lap, and I'm getting ready to go back and translate. Got my book set up. Got my digital set up so I can get into the Codex Leningrad and all my Shamaranit, it's unbelievable. I'm sitting back and getting everything dialed up, and I'm telling you, I went to sleep. Knocked out. Next thing I know, Kyle was tapping me on my knee, telling me that, hey, it's time to go eat. Mama's got the food ready. She been on the barbecue. I was knocked out. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, huh? So I get up, and when you're in that deep sleep, and it's hard to go eat a big meal out of a deep sleep, but I did the best I could. Archella, that's funny, ain't it? But isn't that funny, Archella? So I get out of that, and then I sat down, I started translating again, and the team, I told the team, I said, I want to do a live stream. Norma Jean, that lamb sausage was off the hook. I had 2 of them today. I wouldn't ate one after post Norma Jean. And so I slept, ate, Brother Daniel in the building. My overseer here. I was out. Ate, came back, sat down, started translating, and then I started getting these crazy messages about these crazy attacks on me and on Lena. Again, crazy stuff. What we stirred up by being obedient, I knew and I could feel it in the spiritual world that there was going to be some crazy attacks because we're getting close to the major breakthroughs. There's too many people getting the news. They're getting the Bashura, the great news. And so we started going through crazy attacks, like crazy stuff. I don't even tell y'all, if y'all come behind the scenes and y'all see what I deal with, it's crazy. Everybody hit the like button. I'm going to teach y'all something. Because if you knew what I had to go through in the last 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, 2.5 hours, and then you see me here now, you understand that I study those warriors of old. Caleb, who we talked about earlier, said, hey, when he went to Yahusha, said, hey, when I started with you, when Yahuah talked to us after I went and spied out the land with you. Now I'm 45 years later. I'm 85 years old. I'm 85, and I'm as ready now. I'm as strong now as I was then. And I'm as ready for war now as I was then. So I'm telling y'all, we're like a little extraordinarily late. We're usually like there's so much going on, we're going to bump a little bit because we're pushing to the max. And it's got to understand it within PTT that everybody's got, there's just, for y'all to see all this happening this fast, there's people working around it, like literally, we got people all over the world, different parts of the world doing the project. If I'm sleeping, that don't mean that other people ain't researching. Other people ain't conducting, other people ain't producing, other people ain't editing, other people ain't reviewing. It's going on 24 hours because we are all over the world. Promote the truth. Love you, Melanie. We're going to talk, Melanie. I had a big one today. I ain't even talked to my sister Melanie and Sherry about this one. They way up in there with me. Had a big one today. And it's on the closeout of Matsah still going on. And I'm getting attacked. I wonder what they did back in the day. I think Yahuah, on his set apart days, I think he was holding all of them back. And now he's teaching us to hold the line no matter what. And then he's going to guard it all the way around. But he won't let nobody kill us. But he might. And he did. He let me get attacked today. My brother Adam always on point. Thank you, brother Adam. I can't wait to meet Adam and Rachel and the babies down in Columbia. I can't wait. There's so many of y'all coming to the celebration. And by the way, y'all knew yesterday we got attacked technology-wise, and it was 16, 17, 18. It was 18 hours that our donor box site was down. And we're going back and forth with donor box talk. What's going on? We said, is this like a platform issue? They said, no, this issue happened to just certain accounts. And like they said we can't understand what happened. But our techs came in, they worked it out, they got all the things settled. And so if you go to tsinfo.org, they got everything tightened up, everything worked out, all the glitches from the servers. DonorBox got attacked on their servers with certain accounts yesterday around 7 p.m. Eastern. They got attacked. Y'all think that's a coincidence? That we all obedient, we closing out Matsah, and Yahuah tells us, I require gold that has been refined in the fire. Do y'all think it's an accident? I'm here telling y'all. I'm getting ready to have some great leadership calls where I bring some of y'all that want to be leaders in closer and say, y'all got to be prepared. And what I'm teaching you is I went through severe attacks in the last 2.5 hours. And guess what? Me and Lena were out there high-fiving. Before I came in here, we started high-fiving. I said, Lena, we on spot. We got the whole entire spiritual realm in an uproar. For real. We got the entire spiritual realm in an uproar. Because nobody has ever, in English, I don't know, hey, how old is English? You going back 500 years or so? So you got about 5 centuries of us speaking, like I'm speaking now in English, in different forms, older English, this English, Ireland English, right? Australia English sounds different than Ireland English. That sounds different than New Zealand. All of it's a little bit different. Ain't nobody ever brought it like we bringing it because for whatever reason Yahuah chose, I'm going to utilize that language of English to have the most impact on the world for the end time. That's a fact. Because the beast power that is live now speaks English. Y'all know who it is. And the crazy part is the beast power that speaks English bows down to the power that speaks a whole different language. Hold on. The beast power has the whore, the Babylon, doing his work. The beast power headquarters resides in Rome. What y'all gonna do with that? And that beast power in Rome is dictating what happens with the other branch. Come on, Jeremiah. Jeremiah said, I understand now how warriors for Yahuah must always be ready. Hold on, I'm going to put what Jeremiah said. It's my brother Jeremiah Gillespie. Him and sister Jessie over at Rockin'. Got my grandmama's name. $100 super chat. I understand now how warriors for Yahuah must always be ready for the unexpected by guarding his laws. And that just brings me more everlasting joy. Y'all hear what brother Jeremiah said? Y'all see what he said? So I'm just telling you right now, he hit it on the point. Shout out. Because that's a big one. That's right, Rush. That's Yedemi over there. Jeremiah Yedemi. And I'm sitting back. When I'm getting attacked like this, I got a squad now. This is the difference. When I'm 56, about to turn 57 in less than a new moon. Hey, I look back over all these years when I used to get crazy attacked. And you get all emotional, you get all tore up, your thoughts are running and all that stuff. I'm telling y'all, you got to understand what Caleb said. He said, I am as strong now at 85 as I was then. I'm as ready for war now as I was then. Okay, so the 144 gets another level of definition. It gets more defined as we progress through this campaign. Do y'all know there's some crazy spiritual powers that be? They know we don't. The team sent out an email. They asked me, they said, hey, we want to bring some more focus on the final leg, you in the stretch. They asked me, where you at? Are you on pace? I said, I'm on pace if I just keep moving. I got 8 to 16 hours, 8 hours minimum, because sometimes I got to go bounce and do other stuff to keep the whole organization moving. So I'm at minimum 8. Most of the time, I'm in the 12 to 16 hour translation range. I stay in there. Y'all going to have to pray on your brother here now. Now. Y'all got to come to a whole new level in your prayers for me specifically. Because y'all know I'm up there on that front line. Y'all know. This ain't no guessing game. Who's on the front line of the front line? It's like I'm telling you, I don't even know how to say it. Maybe I need some overseers to come on here with me tonight and tell y'all. Because if I say it, A prophet is not welcome in his own town. Maybe I need to hear somebody else say what's going on. Because it's literally almost, you got to have deep insight to know who I am. Deep. You don't know who I am. And who I am and who I've been called is so off the charts. It's hard to understand and comprehend. But I know one thing. No matter what we got to do, it's Yahuah over everything. No matter what. It don't matter what we're going through, how we feel. It don't see, feelings and emotions have nothing to do with this. This is all passion. It has to be Yahuah.
Yeah.
Over everything.
It's always been the truth. We just gotta open our eyes. It's time to wake up. Yeah. Hey. Yahuah over everything. Hey. Yahuah over everything. So you better know it now. Loyalty, it won't stop. I proclaim my allegiance to the Most High. Let's go. Yahuah over everything. Hey. Yahuah over everything. So you better know it now. Loyalty, it won't stop. I proclaim my allegiance to the Most High. Okay, I'm standing on business. You know I'm being authentic. Time to speak the truth, even if many don't get it. Heard too many lies, for too long I listened. Deep down to the core, always felt something was missing. It was eating me up, I can no longer pretend. I'm sick of playing this game, it had to come to an end. Finally I heard a voice, I started making a change. I started yelling the name, and I was never the same. Yahuah, an incredible feeling. Everything's so clear, no more distractions, and it's no more fear. I'm breaking out of the confines, yeah, I just had to elevate my mind. Everything's looking better and I shine, no denying that I know it's my time. Yeah, Yahuah laid the path, I just had to follow suit. Wanna know if I'm speaking the real, I got the proof. Yes, I'm certain, yes, I'm confident, I'm absolute. Ain't no telling all the plans that he has for you. Yahuah over everything. Hey, Yahuah over everything. So you better know it now. Loyalty, it won't stop. I proclaim my allegiance to the Most High. Let's go. Yahuah over everything. Hey, Yahuah over everything. So you better know it now. Loyalty, it won't stop. I proclaim my allegiance to the Most High. Yeah. Nothing higher, nothing greater. Time for you to do it major. I just wanna elevate you, wanna see what you were made of. This world is very broken. Yahuah brings protection. Don't fall for anything less. Don't you fall for that deception. The world will try to play you, but you cannot accept it. You yelling out Yahuah, so unapologetic. There's nothing more important. I'm telling you the real. The connection is intense. Yeah, something that you feel. Yahuah over lies. Yahuah over diversions. Yahuah brings the answers. I'm talking about a purpose. Yahuah in the mind and keep them in the heart. Don't sit up on the sideline. It's time for you to start. Hey, we gon' win.
Woo! Y'all hear that? It's got to be Yahuah over everything. I'm telling y'all. It's got to be Yahuah over everything. We are creating the most set apart people that this world has ever seen since Yahuah came to earth. Shout out to Sister Beverly. I'm telling you. That's right, Ashley. Them lyrics is crazy. I'm sitting there watching the movement. I'm sitting there. I got to go back because I'm in the trenches. I just finished up the first 5 books of Matsah, and I'm seeing the resemblance of what we're doing now to what Matsah and the crew was doing then. How many of y'all would agree with me? There is a major resemblance to what we're doing now. Look at the world. Nobody, no countries acknowledge and promote Yahuah. None. Look at the craziness out there. And then here we come. Shout out to Sister Rush in the building. And here we come. Now, Yahuah told me, think about this. He told me almost 18 years ago, you got to bring my name to this world. You have to reestablish me to this world. Yeah, there was nobody talking about Yahuah, fam. There was no Yahuah on Google. There was no Yahuah on YouTube. Yet Yahuah's name had already been known forever. Come on, Sister Anna Yahu, my beautiful sister. He wasn't, I promise y'all, you could not find Yahuah's name in May 2007 on Google or YouTube. And I've done challenged people. Brother Jermaine, I challenge him. How many times have you heard me, Brandon? And my brother Brandon Gentle's in the building. How many times have you heard me challenge? Can you show me a video on YouTube prior to 2007 talking about Yahuah? Come on, Stacy B. Come on, Mo. Can y'all show me? You can't. So I'm saying words, and all you got to do is go, I'm going to look at the evidence of what's happened since 2007. And I had a plan. I had my little plan on what I thought it was going to take to get it done. And Yahuah let me run for a while on my little plan. But I understand why he let me run now. He was letting me run. Like if I would have sit down with Yahuah and said, hey, exactly how do I do this right now? Give me the exact plan. He would have probably had me go a different route. Sister Rush, he would have probably had me do a different route, Brother Buddy. But Yahuah loves us enough to give us choice. So he let me run, and in me running, he says, I'm going to use all that for my purpose. It's going to break your heart, Yahuah will tell you. If you run your route, he will use it for his purpose. If you really love him and you go, Yahuah, I really want to try this, he'll let you run. He ain't going to let nothing kill you. Because, man, I could have been killed a gazillion times over this last 18 years. He won't let nothing kill me. But if I would have came back and had understanding, y'all seen when we were going through Mashalim, Proverbs, y'all saw, when we was working through Talim, Psalms, it was talking about get wisdom and understanding before anything. Y'all saw it. Sister Mosetta, y'all saw it. My sister, awesome Anna Tatum up in here. Sophia, Estelle's here. I'm just sending shout outs as I go through this because I love y'all with all I got. And as I say your names, I'm getting energy because I've been under severe attack in the last 2.5 hours. Brother Jason in the building. You see, hey, Yahuah will let you run that course. Then what he'll do, he'll use it for his purpose and then remind you, you're supposed to come and get that guidance from me first. But we didn't know no better. All of us coming to Yahuah, right? Sister Jalissa? Annalise, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know no better. Sister Shirley, we didn't know no better. Like when we find Yahuah, he gonna meet us where we're at, and he gonna teach us from where we're at. Sister Liz, Sister Ebony, Sister Renee, he gonna teach us from where we're at. He loves us like that. Adam in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Sister Ashley, Sharik, Brother Larry, Overseer Larry's up in here. I didn't know you was up in here. You just got up in here tight. He gonna teach, and you gonna learn. You gotta let the wisdom come up on you. So now, when I get crazy attacks, now it don't emotionally move me like it did when I was younger. When I was younger, I would pick up 3, 4 more spears. Go, let's go get them. You attacking me, I'm coming to attack you harder. Now I sit back in the cut. Cause what's that? Come on, Sister Lorena, my awesome Sister Lorena. My sister Hannah's up in here representing. My sister Brenda's up in here supporting and representing. My sister Lizette is up in here representing and supporting. My man, Mr. Cordova is up in here. Marvin G, love you, bro. For real. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Sister Yamani? Yahuah gonna let that wisdom happen. Brother Joe, one of them real ones. Sister Donna's in here. It's all out. My beautiful and powerful sister Patrice is in here. Come on. Amber House in the building. A real one. I'm telling y'all, we're going to have to learn. We're going to have to learn. Let Yahuah do his work because it's working through us perseverance. So when I have it happen, and that video's pausing, ain't it? Y'all see the video like, oh, it's tripping. The internet's tripping a little bit. I keep pausing. Put it in the chat if I keep pausing. That's like the energy. That's like the attack. I'm telling y'all, the spiritual realm hates what we're doing right now. Hates it. The dark side of the spiritual realm, not the light. We got to stand. All we got to do is stand. It's funny watching this video. See? You see it going back and forth? Because it's tripping. Uh-huh. You see it? I'm telling y'all, it's all tripping. I'm watching it. Hang tight. I'm gonna do a transition. I'm gonna do a transition. Don't panic. Hang tight. I want to make sure I'm back. I'm just watching the trip. Y'all drop. If I'm back, y'all drop something in the chat. Because it went crazy for about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm waiting for it to catch up. I'm waiting for it to catch up. We got big time. I told y'all before I even say everything was going good, and then I told y'all I've been under crazy spiritual attack. I told y'all, right? I said I've been under crazy, and then you saw it starting to freeze and pause and whatever. It's still tripping because it don't want it. All right. Look, there's a lot of y'all. There's hundreds of y'all on here. It's still freezing and pausing and stuff. Y'all let me know. If it's clear, if it ain't clear, we're going to restart it. Ashley said, nice and smooth, no more, no problem. All right. I keep seeing me freeze a little bit. Matthew said he can hear me loud and clear. Melanie said I'm back. If anybody sees me freeze in the next 60, maybe 90 seconds, we're just gonna reboot it. But y'all seen it. I prove it. And there's some, hey, you guys sometimes you rebuke stuff and you get control over it. And then sometimes you let Yahuah teach you. I'm gonna reboot it. All right, we're gonna reboot. If y'all love us, you'll be back. There's a lot of y'all on here. So I'm gonna reset the system. It's gonna take 5 to 10 minutes. We will come back. Let me see what my sister say. All right. We're gonna reboot. Hold on, let me see. It's glitchy, freezy. Somebody saying it's clear. Y'all mix. I got mixed sounds coming in here. It's glitchy. It's freezy. It's. Where are we at? Hold on. Melanie's saying I'm good. But I think I still see a little glitch. Yeah, I still see a glitch. We're gonna come back. If you love us, you'll be back. We're gonna be back in 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna be back. All right. Love y'all.